Welcome back. In this video, we're going to go over how subscribers can transfer licenses from one user to another. So on the Inhouz Cloud platform, when a new user is added to an account, if they are added to a paid plan, that billing happens immediately that user is added. So let's paint a scenario for a second. You've created a software application for businesses, and now you have business teams subscribed to your app. Let's just assume that your app was, call it $200 per user per month. And just assume that a business that is currently signed up to your application has a turnover problem. Perhaps they are hiring and firing people on a weekly basis. Now, this kind of makes maybe your application untenable because it becomes too expensive that every single time they let someone go, they have to then purchase a new license for the new person or the replacement. All right. So to prevent this hit from happening on a frequent basis, right, for this business, they can basically transfer licenses from, let's say, a person that they've let go to a person they just hired. So if user A has paid for the month, so they have 4 weeks of service, let's say, they have maybe 3 weeks and 3 days left. And let's say user A is leaving the organization and user B is coming on board. Instead of paying a couple $100s for user B and then canceling user A's accounts, they can simply just transfer user A's license to user B, and then they will start getting billed for user B at the end of the term for user A. It's that simple. They have just moved the license that they've already paid for from one user to another. Now, if you wanted to prevent this from happening, all you would need to do is in your account settings plans or in your subscription service plans, there is a flag here to prevent license transfers. All you need to do is turn this on and update your plan, and then users will not be able to transfer licenses. Every single license that they get has to be, every single user has to be given a fresh license, which means that if it's a paid plan, every user has to pay. All right. So for your subscribers to transfer licenses from one person to another, all the admin of the account needs to do is go to the Manage Subscriptions tab. There's a Transfer Subscriptions tab. They pick the service name, which is usually the service that they are signed up to. Now they can pick the user they're trying to remove a license from, and then to a new user. Okay, call this user Jim Scott C+3. Mail, and now we transfer. And just like that, we have transferred from one user to another user. Now, if we go and look at our subscribed services, you will see that we still have 2 subscribers, okay? Because we had 2 subscribers before, and after the transfer, we still have 2 subscribers because one person's subscription was basically terminated. If you look at our subscriptions, as you can see, we have 2 subscriptions. The user 1, right, which was the original user, and the user that we just transferred the license to. If we look at the subscriber actions, we can see that Majestic plus 1, which was, subscribed, user 2 subscribed, but then we can also see that user 2's subscription license was transferred, and we can see that user 3 received a transferred license. All right, that's it for this video. We've gone through how to transfer licenses from one user to another. We know why it happens. We know a valid use case for why this should happen. And we've also shown you how to prevent this from happening if you don't want this workflow for your subscribers. Now, it's your job now to train your subscribers on this functionality, let them know that this is possible, and close more deals. All right, see you in the next one.